Let's check. Yep. Suzu and Eita are the ones we have. Suzu became possessed because she wanted to look for something. According to what we were told, the ghost which we're encountering is one which is supposed to help you find things. I guess we'll start with the book. Yeah, this time around there's 3 places we need to check out. Because there's 3 different cell phones that work. See a small spot. I see a small park tucked between all the looming apartment buildings. There's no one here. I guess everyone's gone to sleep. They said this was the phone booth from the Haniome rumors, right? Would a spirit really appear in the middle of the city like this? Rumor says the phone is supposed to ring if you wait by it for a while. I'm guessing waiting outside doesn't count. Probably not. It'd be very weird if it was a matter of it just being in the vicinity, right? Because if that was the case, then a lot of people would get the mark. It only rang after I'd stepped in. The boat is too small for 2 people. Either I or Christy will have to go in. I wonder who's gonna end up going in. You aren't thinking I'll do it, are you? Dangerous jobs are best left to men. How equalist. I guess I'll just have to go in. It's cramped inside and it's almost impossible to move around at all. I'd be a sitting duck if a spirit attacked me while I am in here. The clouded glass makes it hard to see the outside. That just makes me more nervous. I wonder what's gonna end up happening. I wonder how long I have to wait until the phone rings. To pass the time, I glance around at the inside of the booth. There's a poster attached to the window. Young woman kidnapped. A local woman was kidnapped close to this location. If you were a witness to this crime, please notify the police, MPD. This is dated 5 years ago. Looks like something terrible happened here. Oh, there she is. The phone begins to ring. I hesitantly reach out and pick it up. The only sound I hear is the dial tone. No one is speaking. Hello, Jordan. Actually, I'm working on my overlay right now. It'll probably be done hopefully next week. It's just that the one doing the overlays device got destroyed, so he's fixing that right now. But yeah, next week hopefully we'll have a proper overlay. What's going on? Suddenly there's a strange noise. Crunching, smacking, like the sound of saliva as someone chews. Did you see it? Don't you know it's rude to speak when you're eating food? Tucked in the smacking is a woman's voice. The voice is creepy, cold, and chills me down to the bone. Is this Haniome? Awfully sad, isn't it? She might be a ghost, but you know something terrible happened to her. to be reduced to this is melancholy. The rumors mentioned that I should say I haven't seen it. Pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to say. It's been a week. I imagine she was a pretty good person. The fact that even as a ghost she helped you refine things just ghosts are easy to contaminate. What do you want to see? It's going exactly as the rumor said. Hanayome is supposed to tell you the location of whatever you're looking for. Christy told me to ask about the Buddha statues that were stolen from each shrine. I'll give it a try. Buddha statues. Lord Buddha. Doesn't your arm already have the mark of the Buddha? Tell me, you want the new Buddha? What are you doing? Well, tell me. I guess she didn't like that. I feel sick. Must be because of my brush with that bullet curling insanity. Wouldn't be very nice on the ears, to be fair. Why didn't she answer my question? Also, is my volume okay? Because I see that you're still inside. Is my volume okay? What was the difference from when the others asked? I mean, the fact that others asked about, you know, normal things comparatively to another ghost, well, spirit, I guess. The mark on my arm burns dully, like it's reminding me it exists. Maybe this is why she was acting strangely. And she did say something to the effect that Buddha gave me this mark. Was she just too insane to differentiate between Buddha and a monstrous spirit? Or is this mark really the work of divine wrath from Buddha statues? I'll wait a while longer, but the phone doesn't ring again. There's no point in staying here. Oh, nothing happened. How fortunate. As soon as I leave the booth, Christy comes up to me. You don't look well. What happened? An encounter with a ghost. I tell Christy about my conversation with Hanayome. What? That's not in the rumors. Christy's brow furrows in confusion. Should we go check out the other's phone booth for now? Maybe there's a clue there. We can also see if you can ask again. There's no time to get lost in thought. The last phone booth is at the T Mountain rest area in the other direction. We'll head there after stopping at the mansion. It's probably wise to ask Mary what she knows since it's on the way. New info was added to Spitfall, the second phone booth. Guess we just informed them. Oh, never mind. It was Tell Mary what happened at the phone booth.
お疲れ様です。
You say Hanayome acted strangely. She called the spirit a curse you with your mark Buddha? can't say I know what she saw, but from what you say, she will likely not respond to your question. That does not mean she does not understand you, however. Use any method available to obtain as much information as you can. Okay. Next stop is... Oh, we were going to talk about... Yeah, we've been here. I guess that's the rest area then. Ah, now this is ominous. A lone phone booth in the forest. The phone booth stands solitary on the edge of the vacant rest area. And then the sea of trees stand behind it. Christy must have run into the forest after she heard the phone ring. A dog. I can hear a dog howl from nearby. It almost sounds sad, but I'm probably just imagining it. Christy doesn't seem bothered by it. She's completely focused on the phone booth. I must have gotten my mark from Hanayomi back then. But I was completely oblivious. I wasn't exactly in the right state of mind. Well, now that I'm here, I still have no idea why Hanayomi hung up on me. I followed the rumors exactly. It's because we asked about a ghost. Where did I go wrong? I scratched my head. Don't adhere to the gossip. Defy it. Ah. Suddenly I hear the strange voice again. Gossip? In other words, the rumors. What will happen if I don't follow the rumors? Christy, go back to the car. It's something I want to try. But it might end up backfiring on me. Sure. I don't know what you're going to do, but please be careful. Oh, and I almost forgot. I have a message from Eita. Yeah? It's about the latest information on Hanayomi from BPS. Take it close. Take a look. Chrissy hands me a note written by Eita. Don't tap the eyes or things like that when you're on the phone with Hanayomi. If the call goes sideways somehow, don't say I, okay? Yes. Please, best to avoid anything that even sounds like I. What? Don't say I. Time to say I. This is it. Yeah, that's all. Anyways, Eita said he was sure it would come in handy. We're gonna do the opposite of what was recommended. I'll keep it in mind. Christy returns to the car. I step inside and wait for the phone to ring. There's a poster in this booth too. Just like the one in the park, this looks like it's been here a few years. Help our investigation. On the night of 2nd, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. On the 2nd of August, 1990 something, An assault took place in the forest nearby. If anyone has any info on this case, please notify H Police Department. February 8th, 5 years ago. I think the poster I saw in the park had the exact same date. Coincidence? I think not. The phone rings. I grab the receiver and slowly pick it up. I hear a noise like someone chewing gum from the other side of the phone. As a cold voice speaks. Did you see it? Time to go against it. You saw, didn't you? You saw that thing of me. Time to die. The voice cuts off. Something outside collides violently with the glass of the booth, but I can't see it. I guess I should still avoid saying I, right? Tell me, how did you see it? With your own eyes, or eyeglasses, or a telescope? Telescope. It sounds like something searching around outside the front doors. Wait for the door. You said you saw it. What color? A beautiful color. Red, pink, green. Dirty. It's likely green. So, what kind of person are you? What's important to you? Your dreams, romance, love, which do you choose? I'm dead. Yep, we're dead. Huh. Someone knocks on the glass door.
どうかしましたか？大丈夫ですか？
Is something wrong? Are you okay? Is that a stranger passing by? I guess they're wondering what's going on with me. And now we die. It's a relief to hear a normal person's voice. Yeah, sorry, it's nothing really. As I turn around, I feel the door of the booth finally fly open. Two dark, shadowy arms are the last thing my eyes see. The image burns into my retinas. She was awfully big. Not in a rude way, but you know. She seemed to be like 2 meters tall and hunched over. Like Vicar Amelia. Yes, yes. Very skip. Yes, yes, we died. Hi, hi. seems like I'm lagging again, so I'm just gonna not be around for a bit. Hopefully that will fix some lag. Honestly, I thought I'd fix it since last week, but seemingly not. There's a post da. Just like the one in the park. It's been a few years. Okay, so I in Japanese is me. So when I chose green, which was Midori, sounds like me, so yeah. Telescope. This time I'll try pink. Because pink in Japanese is which doesn't sound like me in this one. If I say I think it was red, I is so let's go. What kind of person are you? What's important to you? Your dreams, romance, and love. Let's say dreams. Okay. I think we're fine still. Yeah, we should be fine, right? It should be just tree, I believe. Yeah, typically it's tree. The phone goes dead. The next thing you know, the bloody handprints is gone and so is Dharma's presence. The questions she asked me were strange. She's particularly anxious about what I had seen. I think I did a good job not mentioning anything like eyes in my answer. Overly conscious over being seen. Maybe that's where her secret lies. I exit the booth and Chrissy rushes up to me. My mouth started hurting out of nowhere. Did it go alright? I tell Chrissy about what happened in the telephone booth. I've no idea what that means. Huh? Guess there's no way you'd know the answer. I mean, you're a reporter, so I imagine you'd probably know what happened 5 years ago, right? Something's on the ground over there. Sure enough, there's a folded up piece of paper lying near the phone booth. Looks like a piece of stationery. I don't think it was there before I went in the phone booth. I pick up the paper and open it. To Seiko. I'll dispel all your heartache. So forget that horrible incident and take your quiet rest up in heaven. A detective or an incident? The posters I saw in the telephone booths mentioned something like that. too. Could they be connected? Absolutely. Ask Chrissy what they think. Chrissy looks deep in thought. What is it? You know what happened, right? Oh, nothing. Well, we've checked out all the bugs. Whoopsies. Back. Doesn't mean backlog. Give me a sec. That was an accident. Why is record so... Whoops. No. Nope. Nope, not you either. Oh well, when we get back to that, when we get back to this speech, we'll check that out. Hey, Mr. Willow. You know those posters on that bit of stationery we found? Could they be linked with Hanayome? She might have been someone who was caught up in the incident and died. Wait, now you check, right? Oh, why? Check. Let's check. Plastic. What is it? Oh, nothing. Well, we've checked all the boxes, so it's in like the mansions and it's the bucket now. Yeah, should right. Because I'm very important. Posters on that bit up in the station we found She might have been killed. She might have been someone who was caught up in the incident and died. In that case, she goes towards the shelves with files full of articles and criminal cases. The dates were 5 years ago, right? Then there might be an article on what happened here in these files. We could use more help. Maybe Ada and Susan can give us a hand. Go ahead and call them over. Okay. All four of us began reading through files. The clippings range from the smallest dispute to the most heinous crimes in each city. But they're all dated 5 years ago and earlier. Did they get stored in the garage because they're so old? After a while, I found it. The victim's name is Seiko. The date is February 5 years ago. Gotta be it. Seiko is the name we found it. No. Proceed lays the file out on the desk and we all peer at it. The file has articles about an incident that happened 5 years ago. The victim's name was Seiko Segawa. Apparently she committed suicide, forced by H Castle on the eve of her wedding. She was in her dress when she was found. Suzu, you probably shouldn't read anymore. It's pretty bad. Thanks, Ada. I want to know more about Hanayome. I feel like I need to do this. She's cringing, but she sounds determined. Between this and sneaking out at night, she's a surprisingly brave kid. It's rather odd for someone her age. I remember now. This happened back when I used to be a news anchor. Chrissy mutters just loud enough to hear. Do you know the whole story? It was horrible. It's hard to recount. A woman was abducted by a gang while she was walking her dog. They brought her to the forest and assaulted her. People found her battered and staggering along the road the next day. The dog was run over and killed near the forest when it chased after them. That's horrifying. Yeah, but that wasn't the end of Seiko Hasegawa's misfortune. The husband left in the team. Peter solemnly cuts in. His usual grin is nowhere to be found. It's well known in certain circles, but her assault was photographed. The pictures were sent to her fiancé. They threatened to make them public if he didn't pay up. Did he take his life? I heard he gave them a ton of money to get the photos and the negatives. Is that true, Christy? Yeah, I heard that as well. Because of all of that, Miss Seiko had a mental breakdown. And in the end, she hung herself. She'd been a serious, honest woman, so she just couldn't bear it. She certainly didn't seem like a terrible person. As it goes anyways. I mean, so far all the ghosts we've met have been just unfortunate, really. None of them have really been bad. The cruel fates of a woman attacked before her wedding. We fall silent that reality weighs on us. And I'm guessing that letter that was found on the phone booth was probably sent by her husband, right? Or at least to be. Suzu timidly speaks up, her face pale. Maybe there's a connection between what happened to Miss Hasegawa and Hanayome's phone boxes. According to the article, the incidents that wrecked her life took place near each phone box. She was abducted by the park and assaulted by the rest area. She was found wandering near the parking lot by a highway. The phone booths connect Hanayome and Seiko Hasegawa. The coincidence sends a shiver down my spine. So a note we found by the telephone booth. Did Seiko's fiancé write it? Most likely. What's strange is that what's strange is it was there and not where she committed suicide. Did Hanayome put it there? Maybe she was trying to tell us something. I have no clue how spirits think, but if Suzu's right, then that note is an important clue for us. I seem to recall Miss Seiko's fiancé was a famous musician. As a result, the case was rightly publicized at the time. It happened right after they returned from a romantic trip to Greece. Old ladies were sobbing about how it made it all more tragic. The poor dog they brought on the trip died heroically as well. Where's the fiancé now? Dead. Well, it began acting strange due to the shock and went missing. Some say her suicide was to follow him. But he wasn't the only one who disappeared. I'm guessing all the ones which... yeah. Sounds like all the culprits went missing too. As they deserved. They deserve a far worse fate, to be fair. You hear about that online too? Well, something like that. The internet wasn't the same back then. There were only hubs. Yep, hubs. Like pre-internet chat rooms. Exactly. Everyone was talking about it on the occult hubs back then. There was one person in the community who knew way too much. I think he was one of the culprits. He brought up a bunch of things like taking pictures and all that. Guessing you don't have those saved though. I bet those pictures were pictures of the assault. Yeah, that's right. After they were finished, those assholes got a camera out. They took pictures of her face soaked in tears. The whole time she yelled, don't look. Naomi has an extreme reaction to being seen by others. He kept going on about it night after night, until he suddenly stopped posting. People who knew him said they couldn't contact him at all. Those guys deserve to die, but it's still really creepy, you know? There's no far worse than just death. Suddenly a line from the notes popped into my head. I'll dispel all your heartache. Thinking the hubby went and got them. Hey Christy. You happen to know exactly where in the forest Seika killed herself? Sorry for my yawning, I'm not sure why I'm so tired. I was a reporter at the time, so I did go to the location. But that was 5 years ago, so I don't remember exactly. I feel like I went west from that big arch at the entrance. West. So you're really going to go? I mean, you have to. Yeah, you might be able to figure out something about Hanayome. Fine, I understand. I've had my fill of the forest, but I suppose we have no other leads. Gathering information. Looks a bit, the frame rates are still quite bad. Cool as I think is. Give me a sec, let me try to make it better for you guys. I don't want you guys not being able to see what I'm doing, you know. Do it right now. Probably do it once I'm done. Yeah, from the looks of it, I won't be able to change the screen illustration. I'll try to fix this later on. I thought I'd fix it because last time it was a problem with memory. So I deleted a bunch of files to free up space, but it seems that now that's no longer the case. Being out alone with someone who until recently was planning to kill herself. Let me just take a picture of this over this. Fix things. Or at least like try to fix things. Being alone with someone who's, until recently, was planning to kill herself. You have something you want to say? notice right away. Was I being that obvious? No, not really. It's fine. You don't have to hide it. You're wondering if I still want to kill myself, aren't you? Is this woman's intuition? No, maybe I'm just crap at hiding things. Don't worry, I don't anymore. People hate it when things are forced onto them, right? Doesn't matter what it is. I can trust you, right? Yes. At least for now. Let's hoping she keeps feeling the same, at least while we're together. Maybe after that you don't really want to end yourself, now do you? That's just the soul's thing. Just then the time hits a bump in the road. You can see a square grey object bouncing through around the computer. Something back there yours. No, that's a CD radio cassette player. Why something like that? He said we might need music during the drive, then when it isn't here himself. We don't have any CDs or tapes. Should I turn on the radio? No, I'll pass. Guess we're gonna get a tape or something. That's not very nice to be fair. The conversation grinds to a halt after that. It's like there's an invisible person between us. After falling silent a while, Christy finally speaks up again. It only makes sense for the conversation to turn in one direction. It's random words, and don't you think? After all this time, they don't know. Who doesn't know what? Those two. You think that spirits just help you find things? What a naive fairy tale. Christy is exactly right. You quickly become disillusioned once you actually face a spirit. But thinking about it, would that be for the best? Christy looks at me in shock. Wait, what are you saying? I just mean, our lives are on the line here. Would you stop joking around? She's furious at me. But it looks like she was telling the truth about not wanting to die. She's got too much pride. Someone like that would never commit suicide. It would take a lot to really get to the level. What's so funny? Nothing. We make it back again. I stare at the headlights and contemplate where we're going. The forest, right? That sound was pretty deep. I can't believe we're here again. At least I can feel better knowing he's not around anymore. I almost remind her about Hanayome. But I stopped myself from opening my mouth. And I want to break a tenuous calm. Tenuous. Okay. It's mostly west of the gate. So left. Look at the west, to the west of the gate again. But there's no sign of a trail. Strange. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. When I came here researching an article, there was a path to the west. Suddenly Christie's face stiffens. What's wrong? I feel cold all of a sudden. You're wearing like 2 layers. Oh. I follow your gaze and see a low shadow dashing out of darkness. That's a very distorted dog, but We know it's a good boy. The guy trying to help. It's only seen the gun. It kicks up the forelegs. Although why it has human hair, I could not tell you. It is definitely off-putting, but we know he's a good boy. His fur is long and disheveled, and from certain angles his face looks human. The dog stares at us, growling softly. I'm guessing because its spirit has been tied to its master. What is it? Since they're tied together, so part of the master's figure has been mixed with the dog's. Are you trying to tell us something? You're being too gentle with it. Good boy. You need to sound firm when you're talking to the dog. Act like its master. Weaker dogs like to bark, right? So ignore it and stay quiet. Ignore it and stay quiet, huh? Yes, that's true for humans too. Powerful people tend to ignore others. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Dog barks loudly and vanishes into the western underbrush. The moment it's gone, the chill in the air dissipates like it was never there. Was it? Give me a second. I don't know. Never mind. Was it trying to guide us? Maybe. I doubt the dog wants to see its master suffer even more, right? I shined the flashlight on the top of where the dog disappeared. An unfamiliar pain shoots through my wrist. The mouth burns with a crimson. The mouth color grows more vivid. A few hours left until death closes in. There's probably not much time left. We better hurry. Let's check the bushes over there. Investigating the forest again. We've used this a lot. I believe we're supposed to look to the west of the gate. It says it the right way. Oh, and that. So just go straight left. Oh. There we go. Let's go. With the dog gone, I pushed my way into the underbrush. I spot the traces of what used to be a path. You could barely call it one at this point. It's been 5 years, so... This must be the closed hiking trail. Oh, it's a hiking trail. The path goes west from the gate. That's right, I remember now. This is the path I took before. That dog, was it trying to show this to us? Who knows? Anyways, let's get going. Oh, this is a fair bit of trail. Left way and straight. Let's go left first. Oh. That's an ominous tree. That's not a very fun looking tree. Not only does it take up all the space, as in like there's no other trees growing around it, but it's scarred. It looks like there's hair flowing from it, right? I'll see why it's so dark up top. I shine the light on the grove of trees in front of us. It catch a glimpse of something odd. Huh? What is that? Looks like cicadas or like roaches to me. Something's posted there. I can't make it out from here. I move forward for a closer look. Oh. What is this? The culprits? All true in my mind, all thought in my mind sees this. From my guess, this is probably all the culprits, right? It's as if I'm unable to process what I'm seeing when my brain comes to a halt. Are these photos? Yes, they are. There are a bunch of photos of different people posted on the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All these photos have nails in their eyes. And just as Christy says, for some bizarre reason, each photo has a person with nails driven through both eyes. Attached to the nails is some kind of tape. Cold sweat drips down my back. What kind of grudge would cause someone to do something like this? I think we know damn well what that is. Hey, all the people in these pictures, are they all men? I'm not sure that matters so much. Like, yes, but at the same time, is that something that truly holds importance? A good number of them are deterrent, so they're hard to make out, but they may be right. Yeah, looks like it. All the subjects are men. It's clearly not coincidence. I feel a little dizzy and step back. You take the tape, right? Through my blurry vision, something flashes in the light of my flashlight. Where? What's wrong? Nothing. It's just over there. Something sparkled up there. In the hair. Something might be there. We should check it out. Something up in the branches of the tree is reflecting light. Something must be stuck in the branches. Then we will be able to check it out as to climb up the trunk. Are you thinking of climbing the tree? Yes. Although I don't think there aren't any these knots of branches within reach. But we ought to climb up. Climb up it. So just between us, but I weigh. She whispers in my ear. Okay, that's off the table. I guess we're gonna have to get Suzu. Yeah, we'll have to come back with Suzu in a half hour. Although, with help, I don't imagine she'd be very tall, right? Because Suzu's a little girl, so maybe like, hey, doggo. I hear a little growl from somewhere. Like Suzu, I can't imagine her being like much more than like a meter tall, a meter 10 maybe. Well, I guess that's still something, right? Is a meter too much? Yeah, meter sounds right? I'm not sure why, but I feel intense hostility directed towards me. What do we do? Something's coming. Running away isn't a very good choice. The growling grows distinctly quieter. Except it doesn't look like it'll let us through. Let's turn back. We retreat without trying to force our way past. Okay then. Then we'll come back with Suzu. Anyways, I'm honestly not sure whether you guys are able to hear me because of the frame rate issue from the sound when I looked at it. Cause I have the stream pulled up on my side as well, and it looks like it's pretty stuck.
そんな
I know. I read it on both kids, but a bit difficult right now to not. Anyways, how was your day? To be fair, this coming week I'm gonna be very busy, but I don't think that'll affect the stream. I mean, by right today would be a great time to excuse myself to just like, oh, you know, can't stream today, but I'd rather not do that. It's better to stick to the schedule after all. To have faith that I stream every week, that's something I hope that is be able to do. Going to climb a tree. No, sir, you are going to climb the tree. That's all then. I'll try. That's one of the basic tree that I climb up on it. Up you go. I stagger a bit, but manage to stand. She's not that. Oh, like, she's not that short, right? Can you reach? It's a little to the right. I'm almost there. What did you say? No, no. Did she fall? Or did he fall? You both crashed to the ground. Are you okay? I'm fine. Suzu shows me a hat. It's holding the object that was stuck in the branches. Dog collar. It makes me think of that dog we saw before coming in.